India, my India, a land of vibrant colors, rich history, and boundless potential. From the majestic Himalayas to the serene backwaters of Kerala, from the bustling streets of Mumbai to the tranquil temples of Varanasi, India is a tapestry of contrast and diversity. Its markets are a riot of colors, its festivals a celebration of life, and its people a blend of ancient traditions and modern aspirations. Yet a shadow lurks beneath this brilliance, a shadow of fear that grips every woman, every girl. This shadow is not just a figment of imagination, but a harsh reality that many face daily. It is the fear that creeps in as the sun sets, the anxiety that accompanies every step taken in a dimly lit alleyway, and the dread of what might be lurking around the corner. It's the fear of violence, of violation, of being unsafe in their own country. This fear is palpable, it is real, and it is pervasive. Women clutch their bags tightly, look over their shoulders and quicken their pace, hoping to reach the safety of their homes. This is not the freedom they deserve. This is not the life they should lead. We must acknowledge this harsh reality. We cannot and will not stay silent. The voices of those who have suffered must be heard. Their stories must be told, and their pain must be recognized. It is only by acknowledging the problem that we can begin to address it. It is time to shatter the silence and fight for a safer India. An India where every woman can walk freely, without fear. An India where women can pursue their dreams, live their lives, and enjoy their freedoms without the constant shadow of fear. This vision of a safer India is not just a dream. It is a necessity. We are not alone in this fight. Across the country, women and men are coming together, united in their resolve to create a safer environment. From grassroots organizations to national movements, the call for change is growing louder and stronger. This is a global issue. Around the world, women are standing up, speaking out, and demanding their rights. The fight against gender violence transcends borders, cultures, and languages. It is a universal struggle for dignity, respect, and equality. But India, with its deeply rooted patriarchal norms, faces a unique challenge. The societal expectations and traditional roles assigned to women often exacerbate their vulnerability. In rural areas, the situation can be even more dire, with limited access to resources and support. The statistics are a stark reminder of the work that lies ahead. They reveal the extent of the problem and the urgent need for action. Each number represents a life affected, a dream shattered, a future altered. They are a call to action, a plea for change. We must harness this data to drive our efforts, to inform our strategies, and to measure our progress. The fight for a safer India is a collective responsibility, and it requires the commitment of every individual, every community, and every institution. Let's delve into these numbers and understand the magnitude of the problem. By doing so, we can better equip ourselves to tackle it head-on. Together, we can create an India where every woman feels safe, valued, and empowered. Statistics can be cold, but they paint a clear picture. They are more than just numbers. They are a reflection of our society's reality. Every 16 minutes, a crime is committed against a woman in India. This alarming frequency highlights the pervasive nature of gender-based violence. Rape, domestic violence, acid attacks, honor killings, the list goes on. Each of these crimes leaves a lasting scar on the victims and their families. These are not just numbers. They represent real lives, shattered dreams, and families torn apart. Behind every statistic is a story of pain, loss, and resilience. In 2019 alone, over 400,000 cases of crimes against women were reported. This staggering figure is a stark reminder of the challenges we face. And these are just the reported cases. The actual number is likely much higher. Many incidents go unreported due to fear, shame, and societal pressure. Many women, especially in rural areas, suffer in silence due to fear, stigma, and lack of access to justice. Their voices are often unheard, their struggles unseen. This culture of silence only emboldens the perpetrators. When crimes go unreported and unpunished, it sends a message that such behavior is acceptable. It perpetuates a cycle of violence that we must break. Empowering women and educating communities are crucial steps in this fight. Now, let's examine the legal framework in place to address these crimes. Understanding the laws and their implementation is key to ensuring justice for victims and preventing future violence. India has taken steps to address violence against women through legislation. The Indian Penal Code, the Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act, and the Sexual Harassment of Women at Workplace Act are just a few examples. These laws are crucial. They demonstrate a commitment to protecting women. However, laws are only as strong as their enforcement. The reality is that implementation remains a challenge. Conviction rates for crimes against women are shockingly low. This points to a systemic problem. It highlights the need for police reforms, judicial sensitivity, and a more efficient legal process. We must strengthen the bridge between law and justice. Enacting laws is only the first step. The real test lies in their enforcement. We need a multi-pronged approach. First, we must sensitize our police force. They are often the first point of contact for victims. Their response can either instill confidence or shatter it completely. Second, we need faster trials and more stringent punishments for perpetrators. Justice delayed is justice denied. Third, we must invest in victim support systems. This includes providing legal aid, counseling, and safe spaces for women to rebuild their lives. Section 5. Education. The dawn of change. Education is the most potent weapon in our arsenal. It has the power to dismantle the very foundation of patriarchy. By educating our boys and girls, we can create a generation that respects women and their rights. We must teach our sons about consent, respect, and equality. We must empower our daughters to speak up, to fight for their rights, and to never accept violence as normal. Education can bring about a change in mindset. It can usher in a new era of gender equality. Section 6. Beyond the law. Shifting societal norms. Laws alone cannot solve this problem. We need a fundamental shift in societal attitudes. The deep-rooted patriarchal mindset that condones violence against women must be challenged. This requires a collective effort. We need to change the narrative. We need to stop blaming the victim. Women are not responsible for the violence inflicted upon them. Their clothing, their choices, their freedom do not justify violence. Period. Section 7. Empowering women, the path to equality. Empowering women is not just about safety. It's about creating a society where they can thrive. Economic and social empowerment are crucial. When women are financially independent, they are less vulnerable to abuse. We need to provide women with equal opportunities in education, employment, and entrepreneurship. We need to break down the barriers that prevent them from reaching their full potential. An empowered woman is not just a woman safe from violence. She is a woman who can change the world. Section 8. A safer India begins at home. The fight for a safer India begins at home. Families play a crucial role in shaping attitudes and behaviors. Parents need to raise their sons and daughters with the same values of respect, equality, and consent. Open communication about gender roles and respectful relationships should be encouraged. We must break the cycle of silence that often protects abusers within families. Section 9. Men as allies towards a shared vision. This is not a battle for women to fight alone. We need men to stand with us as allies and partners. Men's voices are powerful and can influence change within their own communities. We need men to challenge sexist jokes, call out misogynistic behavior, and promote respect for women. Together, we can create a safer, more equitable society for all. Section 10. Technology, a tool for safety and justice. In today's digital age, technology can be a powerful tool for both safety and justice. Mobile applications, GPS tracking, and online platforms can help women report abuse, seek assistance, and access support services. Law enforcement agencies can leverage technology to improve response times, track offenders, and gather evidence. However, we must also address the misuse of technology for harassment and abuse. Cybersecurity and digital literacy are crucial in this regard. Section 11. A safer India, a dream within reach. The journey towards a safer India is long and arduous. It is a path filled with numerous obstacles and unforeseen challenges that test our resolve and commitment. There will be challenges, setbacks, and moments of despair. Times when the road ahead seems insurmountable and the weight of our aspirations feels too heavy to bear. But we must never lose sight of our goal. Our determination and collective spirit can turn the tide. every step forward, no matter how small, brings us closer to our vision. A safer India, where every woman can live with dignity, respect, and freedom from fear, is possible. Imagine a nation where safety is a given, not a privilege, and where every individual can thrive without fear. It requires a collective effort. Each one of us has a role to play in this monumental task. From grassroots activists to policymakers, everyone's contribution is vital. It demands participation from every segment of society. We need the government to enact and enforce laws that protect us, law enforcement to ensure those laws are upheld, and the judiciary to deliver justice swiftly and fairly. Civil society must raise awareness and advocate for change, while families instill values of respect and equality in the next generation. And individuals must take personal responsibility to act with integrity and courage. Together, we can create a ripple effect that transforms our society. Let's pledge to be the change we want to see. Let's commit to actions, big and small, that contribute to a safer, more just society. Let's create a legacy of safety, equality, and justice for generations to come. Our efforts today will shape the world of tomorrow. A safer India is not just a dream, it's a future we can and must build together. With unity, determination, and unwavering hope, we can make this dream a reality.